Hi there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states and Puerto Rico. Wearing the Stan retro basketball thing because I played a little basketball in college at the University of Central Florida. Could shoot the rock, didn't have a choice because my mom and dad were both college basketball coaches. So not a fun childhood. I'm just telling you, it has a little scars, as they say. But hey, good topic today. How many annuity companies have failed Stan the Annuity Man? Yes, there have been, but I'm going to tell you what happened after this. So how many annuity companies have failed Stan the Annuity Man? You're here pounding the table about annuities and contractual guarantees, etc., etc. I'm going to talk about how many have failed since I've been doing this for 3 decades, okay? The ones that were on my radar screen, the ones that I knew about. Total, I don't know about Sinking Sands of Texas and crappy insurance company LLC. I don't know about those people because I don't deal with those people. These 3 I am familiar with because with the last 2, I had people contact me and ask me if I could help them through the process. Okay, so that was interesting. But there's been 3. All 3 were absorbed by the state guarantee fund. And as you know, with annuities, each state has what's called a state guarantee fund that backs up policies up to a certain level. So typically when we recommend somebody, we're not looking at that state guarantee fund. We're looking at the claims paying ability of the company. A+ or better for lifetime income because we're marrying that company for lifetime income. And then for MIGAs, we're dating them. So we're looking at the claims paying ability for that specific, if it's a 3-year or 5-year, whatever you choose, we're making that recommendation based on that. So A+ or better for lifetime income. And then it depends on who we're talking about, B++, A-, A, whatever, for MIGAs. So it is different. The last 2 companies, one in 2021 and one in 2008, were both absorbed by the state guarantee fund, and both, every single person got every single penny back, even above and beyond the state guarantee fund. Pretty good result, right? The other one was when I first started in the business, this is probably 25+ years ago. That was the original one that I remember. And I'm not going to mention names of companies. It's just not fair. And plus, you know, I don't want their lawyers to go, well, Stan threw us under the bus. No, you're already under the bus. Stan didn't throw you anywhere. But I'm not going to, I never name carrier names. So if you want the names, I can give them to you. Just email me, stan@theannuityman.com, or schedule a call and I'll tell you who they are. But the other one, the third one, everybody got their money back as well. Now, the way that happened was very interesting. The first one, it took about 6 to 9 months for people to get all their money back. It was a long drawn out process. The second one in 2008, another insurance company came and bought them hook, line, and sinker and just absorbed all the contractual guarantees that were in place. That was an easy one. The third one, the one that happened in 2021, that was a little different because the person running the company, and I'm going to say allegedly because I don't want to get sued, allegedly did not give the right numbers to the state insurance commissioner, and they were absorbed. And allegedly, he is serving time. But every single person got every single penny back above and beyond the state guarantee fund limit. Now, I say that with caution because I don't want you to say, well, Stan said, you know, just buy it. Who cares? You're going to get taken care of. I didn't say that. Okay. What I'm saying is it worked out that way. Which leads me to my next part of this talk, which is about what I call the annuity mafia. Annuities are confidence products. You know, they solve for 4 things: principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. But people have confidence in the life insurance companies issuing the annuities to back up that guarantee. They're transferring the risk for that reason. These are transfer risk products. Now, the annuity industry knows that this is a fragile golden goose of confidence that they don't want to go away. So my opinion, without hard facts, but pretty good whisper facts, the big boys are protecting the industry. They're not allowing shenanigans to go on, and the National Association of Insurance Commissioners do a great job of looking into these companies and making sure at the state level when they approve them that they're solid. Because the state insurance commissioner in your state is trying to protect you. I'm depending on them and the ratings company and us doing our own due diligence to protect you as well. And then you have the big boys, the big carriers, trying to protect you as well. We've just seen it play out. So in my career, I've seen 3 that were on my radar screen. I don't know about any lowly rated, unrated company. I don't do that. I don't have time to do that. So I don't know what that total number is of sinking sands of Texas and C-rated and D-rated companies. I don't care. But all I'm saying is in my career, which is 3 decades, okay, I've seen 3. And all 3 were different. All 3, everybody got their money back, but all 3 happened in a different form or fashion. But all 3 validated why I'm here, why I left Dean Witter, Payne Weber, Morgan Stanley, UBS to come to the life insurance industry, is because I think this is the safest place for your money. I really believe that. And it's been proven out over time. Now, what happens in the future? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know that. All I know is that the way that we approach annuities and the way that we approach recommendations, I'm batting 1,000%. Hope that continues. I'm serious about this. My license is on the line. I take that serious. So when my team in Las Vegas, they're all licensed in all 50 states, but they're not on commission, they're taking directives from me. They're underneath me. They're not on commission. The buck stops here. So if I'm recommending something, then there's a reason. I'll explain it if you want to. It's very easy for lifetime income, A+ or better. That's a no-brainer, as they say. But in my career, I've seen 3. And they all worked out perfectly. No, I'm not going to say perfectly. They worked out well for the consumer that was with those companies. They got all their money back, period. What happens in the future, I don't know. But don't come to me and say, well, what happens when an A+ or A++ company goes out of business? Please don't waste my time. That's a joke. Okay, it's not going to happen. You know, take your tinfoil hat off and throw it away. It's not going to happen. But I do know this. With 15,000 people hitting age 65 every single day, that's what I call a demographic tidal wave of customers. And you need to know this. The annuity industry is wanting to get right in front of that. Period. End of story. And they're going to do whatever it takes financially and regulatory-wise and oversight-wise to make sure that customer's money is safe. Now, recently you've seen some articles on private credit. I just did a video on private credit. But private credit, we've been following that since 2021. It's a $2 trillion market of a $128 trillion financial market in the United States. So it's an alternative asset class. Been on my radar screen for 4 years, 5 years now. Not a big deal. There's 2 carriers we're watching. We're not panicking, but we're watching. Hey man, I've done this. I was on the other side. I was at Morgan Stanley. I worked in World Trade Center 2, okay, before it fell. I understand that side. I understand alternative assets. I understand all of that. And I'm keeping an eye on it. Do me a favor, reach out to me if you have any questions, if you have any concerns. Stan at theannuityman.com, Stan at theannuityman.com. One last thing is above my head, there's a video that I did on artificial intelligence and how it's going to affect the annuity industry. Not if it's going to affect, not can it, no, how it's going to. I just don't know the when, W-H-E-N. I don't know. I think it's going to be between the next 2 years to 5 years, and it could happen sooner like everything else has happened sooner with AI. So watch that video, go to my site at theannuityman.com, download the books, run quotes, contact me, be proactive so you can make a good decision on your terms and your time frame. All right? I'm Stan the Annuity Man. See you next time.